Hey everyone, welcome back to another Salty Bite. I'm Mel,
And I'm Claire.
and together we are
The Salty Hoes.
So before we get into all the marvelous finds we've had on the apps this week, we want to share and remind you that exactly 1 week from today, we have a very exciting and important event coming up. Claire, what are we doing?
I'm so excited. We are presenting a paper at the first, I believe, intended to be annual symposium on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City with the Tanner Humanities at the University of Utah. So it is legit.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I hope it is an annual conference. That would be so fun.
Amazing, because there's so much material.
Yeah, and y'all, the program is lit. There are so many amazing people presenting from all over the country.
Yeah, even globally, right? Aren't there people
Yes.
from Australia coming?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like some really prestigious institutions. People are really excited. Like the buzz is high. The
Yeah.
vibes are coming in. Like the vibes are awesome. We're going to have a great time. So we will be there. We will be presenting as the Salty Hoes.
Yes.
We'll be presenting in the morning, and tickets are free. So if you are free,
Bonus.
on April 10th, please consider getting a ticket and coming to the Tanner Humanities Center at the University of Utah for this event.
Which I am so glad that to be reminded it's a Friday. Because apparently for the past 4 months, I've been believing it's on a Saturday. Friday the 10th.
Friday
Yes.
the 10th. Claire,
Yeah.
where can people get tickets?
They can go to Tanner Humanities or they could follow us on Instagram and we will put a link in bio and we'll also post about it a lot. So
I love that. Even
Yeah.
better. So, friends, if you're not following us on Instagram, please go ahead and do that right now. We are on TikTok as well, and we will share the link so that you can get your free tickets.
yay.
I believe there's also bar trivia the night before.
There is bar trivia the night before at Blue Jeans, I believe.
Yeah, great place. So come
Yes.
have a nice cocktail and participate in some Real Housewives bar trivia on Thursday evening. I think, was that at 6 or 6:30? It's something like that.
Yeah, I believe 6 to 8:30.
Okay, perfect.
But you should never trust me for the time.
Yeah. All right. Well, come at 6, get a drink, say hi to us.
Yeah,
We'll be
would
there.
not. It would not do any harm to be a half hour early.
Absolutely not.
You're like, Claire, please start trying that strategy.
I'll pick you up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
We could travel together. That would be fine. It's all good. I'm so
Okay.
excited for it. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. Hopefully, we'll see some of you next week.
At last, I feel like Salt Lake has something to be proud of.
Oh, there's plenty of things to be
there's-
proud of.
sure,
Many of
but-
them are canceled out by the things we're not very proud of. But
Yeah, this is a good one. though.
yeah, it's going to be
a good one.
fantastic. All right, so join us next week. We'll probably talk about it on the podcast afterwards, but come if you can.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day.
All right, well, let's get into our salty bites now. We have an infinite number, really, of things to
Yes.
share from the apps. It's always the hardest part is really narrowing it down.
Yeah, or picking a theme or just something.
I mean, there
'cause-
doesn't have to be a theme every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just feels like they happen naturally, right? Like our Bummerville episode, that was just very organic, where we saw all these dark things the same week.
Yeah.
But, sometimes the theme is just, I can't believe they put that on a dating app.
It's just wow.
Yeah,
Too good not to share.
absolutely. All right, well, let's go ahead. Claire, what do you have to share with us?
Well, I just find an interesting trend this week. And you know how sometimes on Bumble there's the wee prompts
Oh, yes.
where you can answer there's a question and they will, provide hopefully a quirky and entertaining, insightful answer to these prompts. But I think we both noticed that sometimes these prompts, they don't make any sense. So I just thought I would share a triple fun here
Love it.
of just 3 different responses to what appears to be quite an easy prompt.
Okay.
But, so I know we vibe on a date if. So that's the prompt.
Okay, pretty
I
simple.
know we vibe on a date if. That's just it. That's just it.
Okay.
Yeah. Another prompt, a value I'd love to share with a partner is. So that's good. revealing the inner character. Like, are we aligned?
Plenty of ways you could go here.
Yes. So the answer to this particular prompt is bonjour.
Well, bonjour.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. You know French. That's good. Maybe it's an esoteric way of saying I would like to share my Francophile knowledge.
I think you're giving this person way too much credit.
And this person's possibly a bot. So.
Yeah, seems like it. I would suspect.
Yeah. Well, I'll round it off with this one. This one is more than one word, so we'll give credit
well,
where credit's due. I'll never forget the time I stood up for myself.
Oh, okay.
So that just was interesting to me. It's not particularly entertaining but it's just like such an interesting response.
Yeah, I mean, no details, first of
No.
all. And it sounds like there was only one time where they
Right?
stood up for themselves.
I have so many questions. Maybe again, that's the hook. Maybe they're like, maybe she'll ask me about this, but given the way men tend to ask questions or not, that's probably not true. So,
Well, I think we know the answer, and the answer is therapy.
yeah.
Go get it.
There should be like a tab on Bumble. They should like partner with BetterHelp and just
They
be like
should, yeah.
10% discount.
A little
or-
bundled subscription.
Yeah, or access to high tier women if you sign up for therapy.
Oh, man. Well, since you shared prompts, I've got a profile with a stunning response to the Wii prompts.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
I love it.
let's call this person Randy. Randy is 50 years old. Okay, nice round number.
Old enough to know better, I'm thinking too.
Yeah. All right. And Randy had 2 prompts that I'm going to share. Okay. Prompt number 1. The hottest thing you can do is ... Randy says, wear a little black dress.
Oh,
Okay.
how original.
Yeah, sure.
okay.
But kind of whatever.
Sure. Yeah,
Whatever.
blah.
Yeah, blah.
Yeah.
Just don't really take that either way. But then Randy follows this up immediately with a second prompt,
Ooh.
which is the key to my heart is ... You would never guess what
Oh, God.
the key to Randy's heart is.
Yeah.
4 words. Randy writes, stomach full, balls empty.
Oh, dear God. Wow.
Are you dry heaving in your mouth a little bit?
Like, I can't. I can't go on. I'm deleting all the apps.
All right. The fucking audacity.
Oh, my God. So, Randy, I need to feed you and drain your balls every day is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
So hot.
oh my God.
I want to swipe right to you. Like,
Ew. I want to be single forever.
that makes me want to be single forever. Like, there's just like kind of no words to that. Like, how many times has this worked for you, Randy?
I always say this, but I hope 0.
I really hope 0. Oh,
Nasty.
yeah. My God. I feel like I've whiplash. That's like, okay, cool.
All right. Well, can you whip your head back and share something else with us?
I can, I don't think I can beat that in the About Me section. But this one just was so interesting to me. We've talked about other dating experiences and other episodes and why when you're presented with a time that you choose to share certain information over others.
Mm-hmm.
And so this person, I will give them that they wrote quite substantial, as in about 7 sentences, but that constitutes substantial, I think, on the apps.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for their bio. So, again, I'm going to read it with the no punctuation, so I'm taking a big breath in.
Okay, good luck. Don't pass out.
Okay, I want a great friend. If you're looking for excitement, travel, or anything other than chill music, movie, nerdy fandom, please swipe left. Period. Thankfully.
Oh, okay. Deep breath.
I am a non-partisan, constitutional, post-liberal, spiritual, LDS influence, heterosexual male. I'm fiercely loyal and supportive. I expect the same.
What?
So I'm like, do you expect the whole list?
All of it?
Because then,
Heterosexual male?
right? I'm like,
Wrong app, sir.
yeah, maybe uncheck the box. That
Grinder's
you're-
right there. Go use it.
It just seemed like an interesting combination of information too.
Can you read those more slowly? I need a minute. I want to dive into this a little more.
So the nonpartisan. So I suppose that's good.
No, well, maybe. It depends on what we mean by that. Like, do we mean apolitical in that I don't pay attention or care about politics?
Because that's a red flag too.
That's a big red flag.
Yeah.
Or do we mean that I'm disgusted with both political parties, which I am as well. One
Different
more than
story.
another,
Yeah.
but both of them are disgusting.
Well, but then how can you constitutional post-liberal? Then that sounds like a position, so I'm confused.
Constitutional post-liberal. Sounds like he's conservative
Yeah,
or libertarian.
but also how?
Post-liberal. Used to be a liberal, now I'm not a liberal.
Yeah, but do they mean in like the classical sense of the term, or are they like what are they? I don't know what they mean, and how
That's
is
really
that
unclear.
nonpartisan? So yeah,
Yeah. Weird.
yeah, spiritual with an LDS influence.
Okay.
And heterosexual male looking for a heterosexual male.
That's right. Please be the same as all of these things. Wow.
So yeah, that was just like
okay, that's kind of wild.
yeah, that was like okay, that's quite a list, sir. And I expect it. I don't know. I struggle with I expect the same.
You know,
Like-
it depends on what they write. Like
Yeah.
sometimes if it's something like, you know, I'm emotionally and financially secure, please be the
Okay.
same. Like
Yeah.
I get that, right?
Of
Like
course.
something like that. But
It could also be inferred because like I feel
Yeah.
like they're like ordering a sandwich.
yeah, right.
Like, pickles or no pickles.
That's right. Add avocado, please.
Yeah.
That'll be
Mustard-
$4.
I
Okay.
know. Like we'll get to that, sir. We'll get to it. We don't need it all up front.
Oh boy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you
Okay.
got?
Well, let's see. I think I'll read this one. This
Mm-hmm.
is a person I'm going to call Rich. Rich is 41.
Mm-hmm.
His bio says he's looking for long term but open to short.
Okay.
But that's immediately contradicted by his About Me bio.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So, About Me. Leaving where I am in a few months. So, here I am, a friend with benefits that comes with attitude, tacos, power tools, and a cabinet stocked full of liquor that always leads to good times, bad decisions, and memories that last a lifetime.
Oh, what a smorgasbord.
I know, right?
Wow.
I mean, at least I suppose that is very upfront. Okay, so despite him saying long term,
It's clearly
it's
not.
very clearly friends with benefits. But I do give him credit for being upfront about that because I
Yes.
really don't like a man that says, I want long term, but is actually just wanting to use people for sex.
That is a thing.
Yeah, and if that's what you want, fine, but be upfront.
Yes.
Don't like try to sucker people in saying you're
Yeah.
looking for a long-term relationship. All right, so at least this is clear. However, the
Yeah.
second paragraph, I
Oh
think
God,
you're
there's more?
Oh yeah, and I think you're going to find this
Ooh,
real fun.
rolling up my sleeves here. Okay, let's
All right,
go.
here we go. Redheads, Latinas, and Hispanic women to the front of the line.
Oh.
White girls better check your mental illness before you approach me.
Oh, there so many layers. Okay. Well, all right. I don't have a response to that.
I mean, it's quite something. I think my favorite part of that is, well, it's two favorite parts. Number one, redheads.
Yes.
Okay, wants redheads at the front of the line. Redheads aren't exclusively white women, but it's more likely that they would
yes,
be.
yes,
right?
yeah.
Like,
There seems to be some contradictions, or
Yeah.
at least
right.
Yeah.
That melanocortin 1R receptor mutation that gives you red hair is much more prevalent in white populations, sir.
Yeah,
Now I realize you can dye your hair too, but
of course.
you know.
But it's a odd list of categories generally, but some of them don't seem to work together.
Yeah, I also like that he distinguishes Latinas and Hispanic women
Yeah,
as two separate categories somehow.
Oh my goodness! Just wow. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. This is one of those salty bites where I just leave feeling a little despondent. Where you're just like what even is this? What is how?
What are we doing? What are we all doing here? Come on now.
Just like a little bit speechless, but yeah.
Little bit.
He was being very clear on his preferences.
Yep, that's true.
I've never done that. Have you? Like listed,
Like physical preferences
Or-
I want, or like a race that well, no, because I don't have a preference there.
well, yeah, or just like a criteria list.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, like that. Those feel like me things to be discovered. I mean, you can know some things up ahead of time, but you know what I mean?
I
Like,
feel like the about me is about me, right?
yes, not about what I want you to be.
That's right.
Maybe Bumble needs to add another section that is called About You,
You.
by Me.
Exactly. Apparently, that's how a lot of these men read it, though.
Because, yeah, maybe an algorithm could really go to town on that. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, good stuff.
Wow, that's
right.
amazing.
Well,
Here we are again.
here we are again.
Here we are again.
Once again, no dates.
No dates.
Wah wah.
Both of us had a hope of a date. Maybe there'll still be dates, but
We'll
yeah,
see if they materialize.
who knows?
We'll keep you posted, friends.
We'll share the details.
All right. Well, we're going to sign off. Please check out our Instagram and the link in bio. And if you can, sign up for our event next week. We'd love to see you.
We would indeed. Have a wonderful weekend.
All right. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.